The Canon R7 has been released, and there's a lot to say about it, but mostly negative. If you're planning on getting an R7, maybe sleep on that thought. Think about it and buy something better. Why, you ask? Watch today's video to find out. The Canon R7 is made for enthusiasts, or so they say. At this point, it feels like an overpriced camera with an APS-C sensor, and it doesn't do anything special. The APS-C sensor isn't the issue. If you want a 32.5 megapixel APS-C sensor, go for it. But the problem is with the price tag and what you get for it. Canon initially released RF mounts for the full-frame cameras, and with the introduction of the R7, it gets kinda awkward. The APS-C camera is neither here nor there. It's like a little teaser of what you can get if you spend more money and get the R5. Before we even talk about anything else, let's talk about video. You're getting 4K 30 FPS recording, no crop. But as soon as you choose 60 FPS, you either get line skip recording or 1.81 times crop. Now, there's a crop factor of the sensor, and the crop factor of the lens, and the super crop will impact the picture and not in a positive way. Also, you should be getting way more than just HD 120 FPS recording for the price. I mean, it's 2022. The Fujifilm X-T4 came out in 2020, and it had a 1.29 consistent crop. How does a 2022 camera perform worse than a 2020 camera? For the price, you should get at least HD 240 FPS recording. Canon plans to kill off the EOS M series with this new APS-C lineup, but the R7 and R10 also face the same problem as the ones they're trying to kill. The EOS M lineup lack great lenses, and the RF mount lineup has great lenses, but those are for full-frame cameras. That's the thing, these full-frame lenses will add more crop to the already existing 1.81 times crop. Speaking of lenses, the kit lens you get with this camera is an 18 to 45mm f4.5 to 6.3 and the 18 to 150mm f3.5 to 6.3. The 18mm is not wide enough, and with the crop, it's gonna be more than 29.16mm. Want a vlog? Don't even dream about it. Also, f4.5? Good luck doing anything with this low lens. You're better off buying a Sony a6400 or a Fujifilm X-S10. As a matter of fact, buy the Fujifilm X-S10 if you really want an APS-C camera. Yes, we get it, you won't get the 32.5 megapixels, but you will get a 26 megapixels backside illuminated CMOS sensor. That also raises the question, why is there no BSI sensor on the R7? A camera from 2020 has a backside illuminated sensor for the same price, yet the Canon R7 has a standard CMOS sensor. Canon has this tendency to cripple their cameras, so you'll always find a reason to spend more and get a better one. Moving on to in-body stabilization, you get 7 stops with the R7, but it's nothing new. So why would you buy a camera with very little new features and tech that has been out for some time now? Moving on to the design of this camera, what's with this massive zit on the back? The control wheel is in such a confusing position, like what happened to ergonomics? How will people hold the camera and quickly reach that wheel for autofocus? You just might miss that shot figuring out where the wheel is. Also, Canon has replaced the back wheel with an on and off switch. Now, after all the negatives, it needs to be said that the camera itself isn't bad, nor the problem lies in the cropped sensor. The problem is that these features aren't anything new or exciting for 2022. New cameras are coming out and each bringing in something new. So in a sense, the lack of innovation is just sad. Comparing all these, you can buy a relatively old camera from 2020 with fast lenses and just might get better performance. So, that was all about why you should not buy the Canon R7. We suggest you wait a bit longer and keep an eye out for the Fujifilm X-H2. But enough about that, what do you think? Do you think the Canon R7 is worth the purchase? Let us know in the comments below if you like the video, and give a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more videos like this.